Have you ever wondered why the NFL does the NFL Combine? Have you ever wondered why MLB does the pre-draft combine? Well, it's simple. They are looking at athleticism. They are evaluating all of these athletes on how big, how fast, how strong, how explosive, how flexible they are, because they know that's what it takes to play at the elite level. Well, think about this now from an amateur athlete standpoint, a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, 14-year-old. Can you imagine the advantage that a young athlete would have if they understood how important athleticism is at an early age? That's why I am so excited about the Ultimate Combine. It's a one-of-a-kind event. There is no event in the country like this. We are going to evaluate 14 or 15 different metrics, and it's not the normal stuff. Take a couple ground balls and throw across the diamond, run a 60-yard dash. That's so ho-hum. That's so 80s, right? Today, it's all about measuring things that translate to the higher level. So we want to get these young athletes on the right path early in their career. So you come out to the Ultimate Combine. You get tested in areas that you didn't even know were important. You didn't even know they existed. That's the norm. Okay, I'm not saying that to make you feel bad. I'm just saying we know what matters, and now we're going to help share that information with you. So you come out, you get tested. Okay, first thing is you get to find out, how do you really stack up against other players your age group? That's really, really important. Second of all, you get to know what your baseline is, because the first time you come out, that is what it is. Now we have a chance to go to work. Now we have a chance to improve those numbers. We offer something called an IDP, an Individual Development Plan. And this is put together by professional sports performance trainers based on this information that we gather at the Ultimate Combine. So, pro scouts like to say you are what you are. Okay, I never liked that. That implies that, you have no choice in the matter. You are what you are, right? I don't like that. How about this one? You are what you choose to become. Now, I've been doing this for over 20 years. I've been in the field of helping young athletes, and I will tell you, yes, there are freaks of nature. There are kids that are just so incredibly talented and give God-given ability. They could probably do a lot of things wrong and still get to the next levels. But the majority of the kids that I've worked with who have played college and professional baseball, the majority of them were above average players that we helped develop a plan for so they could become the best version of themselves. That's the ultimate. We can't change our genetics. If you're going to be 6 foot, you're going to be 6 foot. I'm 6 foot. I'm still waiting for my growth spurt. Okay. It ain't going to happen. Okay. That's okay. But we need to get the most out of the genetics that we have. And my experience is many people are underachieving because they're not getting the most out of their own genetics. So we're going to get this baseline. We're going to help you formulate an IDP. And then just for the fun of it, we threw in a national competition. And the kids are going to love it, because who doesn't want to compete? Who doesn't want a chance to move on to the next level of athleticism? And so the top performers in each of our regional events are going to get invited to the national event, where they're going to compete against kids from all over the country, and somebody's going to get crowned the national champion, the top athlete in the country for their age group. I asked my sons, if you would have had that when you were growing up, what would that have been like? And they said, oh my gosh, Dad, that would have been so much fun. So kids love to compete. So if they come out and put up great numbers and they're one of the top performers, they're going to get a chance to move on to another level. And those kids, by the way, I should just throw this out there, we are going to promote those kids to the college coaches and the pro scouts, because we have the support of all of those guys. All of them are cheering us on because they want an emphasis on athleticism. They want us to help develop better athletes for them. Okay, so of course they want to know who are the top athletes. So we'll be providing that information to them, and obviously obviously that's a huge advantage in the recruiting process if College Coach gets a list and your name's on it as one of the top athletes that we've seen. So there's so much good here. I hope you're excited. The price of this, I feel, is one of the greatest values you can possibly get, because I know what it costs to go to these camps and these showcases and travel ball tournaments and all these places that you can spend money. Personally, I think a lot of it's a waste of money, but this is one thing I will tell you after 20 years of doing this is one thing I can tell you, that the $289 that we're charging is one of the greatest values in all of youth sports. So I hope you see it that way. I hope you register, and I hope you come out, and I hope your son puts up great numbers and gets invited to the national event. Okay? We'll see you at the Combine.